Quay. Quay. Miên à. Miên ơi. Quay. Miên à, Miên à. Nha, phăng ngộng mà. Miên à. Miên ngộng à. Miên nào mà. Này. Sleep.
It's fine, I will wake him.
Don't like.
Mr. Cogburn? It is I, Maddie Ross, your employer. How long till you're ready to go?
Go where?
To the Indian Territory. Pursuit of Tom Cheney.
What? Shane. You are a little girl. Oh, the dreams of Eldorado. Oh, Mr. Lee. Why you being collared?
I said $50 to retrieve Cheney. You did not believe me?
I didn't know. It was a hard one to figure.
How long for you to make ready to depart?
Hold on now there, sis. I do remember your offer, but I do not remember agreeing to it. If I'm gonna have to go after Cheney, I'm gonna need $100. What you can't tell you, $100. I will not be pursuing his gang through all Kansas where there is law and the criminal is out of his element. They're in a territory in their element where there is no law. And the marshal, well, he stands the law. $100. That is the rate. That is the rate. You know what? I'm gonna take those $50 in advance. There will be expenses.
You are trying to take advantage of me.
I'm giving you the children's rate. I'm not a sharper. I'm an old man sleeping on a rope bed behind a Chinese grocery. I'd have burned this damn thing, sister. It's no good for my back.
You want to be kept in whiskey?
I don't need to buy that. Confiscate it. I am an officer of the court. Thank you. $100. That is the rate.
I shall not niggle. Can we depart this afternoon?
We. You ain't going. That is no part of it.
You misjudge me if you think I am silly enough to give you $50 and simply watch you ride off.
Well, I am a responded U.S. Marshal.
That weighs but little with me. I will see the thing done.
Yeah, you never said anything about this. I cannot go after Ned Pepper and a band of hard men and look after a baby at the same time.
I am not a baby.
We will not be staying at boarding houses where there's warm bed and hot grub on the table. We'll be traveling fast and eating light. A little sleep that is done will be done on the ground.
I have slept out at night before. Pop took me and little Frank coon hunting last summer at the Petite Jean. We were in the woods all night. We sat around a big fire and Yarnell told ghost stories. We had a good time.
This ain't no coon hunt. This don't come 40 miles of being a coon hunt.
It is the same idea as a coon hunt. You were just trying to make your job sound harder than it is. Here is the money. I aim to get Tom Chaney, and if you are not game, I will find someone who is game. All I have heard out of you so far is talk. I know you can drink whiskey and snore and spit and bemoan and filth. The rest is braggadocio. They told me you had grit. That is why I came to you. Not paying for talk. I can get all the talk I need and more at the Monarch boarding house.
Leave the money on the table. Meet here tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. We'll begin our coon hunt.
Nice. That was much better.
Okay.
That was seen. That was seen. That was earned. The place that you started from and the amount of time you took to come to, again, that thing, not waking up but coming to, not going to sleep but passing out, that I believed finally.
Okay.
You got there so that when you were, and I also like the staging on either side of the room where you don't want her to see you in that condition, and you really did let each shot get you a little bit more into a place where you could then begin the negotiation. So I felt like that worked like crazy. How was that for you?
Definitely helped, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. When you were on the floor over here and you were like, oh, this was an angry old bear being awoken from hibernation.
Yeah.
I thought it was a real improvement because when you went to go to the bathroom, you really needed to go to the bathroom. When you took the drinks, you really needed those drinks, and then you allowed the effect of the alcohol to bring you to a place where you could begin to speak to her. Because before that, you were speaking to her, but you were just, and you were just kind of doing whatever you could to get to a point where you could actually talk. So that when you came into the room and the scene sat down, it was beautiful. Having you all the way over here, Virginia, and you all the way over here, the bringing together of the two characters when they finally got together was so worth it this time. That's what I was trying to build. That's what I wanted to get you guys to make me believe. And I also like the fact that I don't know if it was an accident or not, that you didn't have your eye patch on, but you put it on.
It was an accident. Yeah.
It was great.
It kind of what it did was it threw off everything I had planned because I was out of my rhythm. So I don't know if it seemed. I thought everything sucked, because I didn't do the planned inflections and planned little bits that I had planned. Everything was different.
just because of that one little accident. So
Remember when I
Yeah.
did the scene with KC and the phone wasn't on the desk,
yeah, so
and I thought to myself, "There's no phone on this desk."
yeah,
And it changed. Remember how it changed the whole scene? And I was completely thrown off,
Yeah.
and everybody said, "Now it's the best part of the scene."
yeah.
And,
But
and-
it was good though because I maybe I take it off when I sleep, but I don't like to see people see my hollow eye socket or something.
right, of course, particularly not a young girl.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Jessica, you're bursting to say
No,
something.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, why would you have your eye patch on if you're alone asleep?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so
Makes sense.
And then it made the frantic, like, oh crap, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It made it. I think it made him human. For a second, not that I didn't think that during the scene, but when I thought about when Mickey Rourke would take off his hearing aid in The Wrestler,
right.
or put it on or take it off when he go see a girl. So,
Right.
So it kind of made me feel a little less heroic, like a little more vulnerable in this run through.
Right.
That I was a little weaker, you know.
Well, and also a little less. It speaks to your gravitas. You don't want to see. You don't want to show that, like, the eye patch is as horrible it is that he lost an eye. People look at him and they're like, "Whoa!" And he's come to use that eye patch as part of his power.
Oh, definitely.
So not having it makes you look like a cripple. Happy accidents.
Yes.
Happy accidents. Well done, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's lunch.